This isn't your typical sports podcast. Hosted by Matt, Roger, and Brendan, three voices, zero fluff, and all fire. This is Killer Stat Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, are y'all ready? Killer Stat Sports.
Killer Stat Sports.
You just blew up my damn whole studio, I bet. Good, your turn.
Killer Stat Sports.
Brendan isn't here. What's
Give it
up
up
with
for
that? What's up with your guy, man?
Hey, man, you tell me, man. Matt, what's going on with Brad?
Don't look.
What?
Oh, I thought you were going to spit it up.
Nah. Pause.
Wasn't here to make it tonight, but hey, he'll be back next
And
show.
then, he'll be here.
Well, I'm sitting at the table today. I feel honored for a couple of reasons. We're going to start 2026 out right.
Ooh.
And he misses out on the surprise for not being here, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
You forgot all about it. We got some surprises.
Oh, we got a surprise. A surprise on the pod. What's going on?
We're going to
surprise
start
pod.
a surprise pod. Killer Stat Sports has been doing pretty good for the first couple of months, right? The fantasy football, people tuned in, people loved it. We're going to get into all that. We're going to talk about fantasy football. We're going to talk about how Selena was the only female to make it to the, not to sound sexist, but she was the only female to make it to the finals.
Playoffs, I think.
Playoffs, yeah.
Playoffs,
And
wow.
did she make it to the final game? No. No.
He did not.
But, I mean, for it being for her first time, and Kaylee did good, and Tammy did good. I was surprised as to how engaged they were, how much fun they were having, you know? For all our sake, I thought they were going to be annoying and like, oh, no. Why can't we just have that? Can we at least have that? And you know what? I was wrong. And so you getting excited about the surprise, big dog?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Raj has no idea. Matt knows a little bit.
I know
bit.
everything.
Oh,
Well-
he claims to be a
Whatever.
big man.
So, do you remember about 3-4 months ago we were filming?
Oh, boy.
And we were sitting right here. Y'all were sitting here. I was in the studio in the control room. And I came up with this really cool logo. And it wasn't this logo. Mm-hmm. You liked it.
I did.
Everybody liked that logo. Got something for you, big dog.
Okay. Oh, boy. Matt, you ready for this one?
I already know what's coming.
Drum roll, please. Oh, Killer Stat Sports. Dang.
Big Raj.
Yo. The Killer Stat
Killer Stat Sports.
Swag. Nah, yo, this is tough. Yo, that's hard. This is hard.
We're going from blue to red. Everybody, we have to wear them on everyone now.
Nah,
courtesy.
Yo, this like the Patriots.
What do you think?
We know who's winning the Super Bowl after this.
I got to give a complete
That's
shout
all
out.
I gotta say.
I got to give a complete shout out to our new sponsors, Imperial Point, right
Ooh.
here. Imperial Point, showing nothing but love. We're gonna put them on.
Yeah, they snapped.
What size is this?
Probably little baby midget size for you, so it'll fit. So shout out to Imperial Point. Y'all did a great job. Showing nothing but love. The little killer stat on the back. Raj, look. Look, Raj.
That's hard. That's one of the first things I peeked right on the back.
Let's go. Let's go. All right. A toast, fellas,
Killer Stat swag.
to the new logo. Killer Stat Sports, showing some love, taking it to the next level. Where you at, Matt?
Yes, sir.
Bring it
The
up, buddy.
Rebrand is live.
Still getting dressed to rebrand.
Oh, yeah. Wow. So once again, Imperial Point made this wonderful swag. You can check them out. I think at imperialpoint.com. They do a lot for sports and entertainment. All the girls volleyball, all the baseball, softball, football. They do all the uniforms.
Yo,
Killer Stat Sports.
so hard.
Get it to another level. You look good in that, man.
That's
That
so
looks,
hard.
looks tight on you, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm not letting you take it because we got to use it. No, you know what? I'll let you take it because you brought the hat back today.
Yes, sir.
So, no, it's your hat, but I'm saying you got to remember to always wear the swag And these are our new uniforms. I got one for Bren, too. Yeah, man. So the new logo is it.
Yes, sir. We're live.
We are live.
Red, white, and blue.
I'm glad you like it because if you would have said, nah, man, it was all right, I would have been like, oh, my God, all this effort.
Yeah, of course not. This is fire. We're red, white, and blue.
All right, well, it's usually Bren, Raj, and Matt, but today it is Scott, Raj, and Matt. And let's get back on topic with fantasy football. So the Killer Stat Sports Fantasy Football first annual was really, really interesting this year. Tell me what you guys thought. Matt, go ahead.
Disappointment.
What,
Nah, I got riddled with injuries, and then I made some questionable trades, and thugged out the season. My claim to fame this year was there were 6 games decided between 4 points or less. Got to win those. Still snuck in the playoffs somehow. Put up 187 points in the first round, which outscored every single team in the league except the player I was playing, who had 195. It was just an overall disappointing year, man. A.J. Brown, Saquon,
Yeah, what happened to Saquon?
Sounds like a lot of excuses.
Sounds like I still went 8-8.
I mean,
Let's talk about the 1 seed.
just like the Tomlin Steelers. But, my thoughts on this year, it was a great year all around. I felt like what Scott said earlier, everyone came to play. We had the participation we liked. Yeah. We thought maybe half the league wasn't going to show up. Maybe it was just going to be us. But no, we had full participation the whole time. And we had some surprises. We had Selena in her first year, go all the way to the championship game.
They were funny, too.
Yeah, and I'm going to be honest. I was nervous with Mr. Scott's lineup after he drafted Jaden Daniels first. He drafted 2 defenses in the first 2 defenses on draft night, and then he still walked away and made the playoffs over teams that I felt.
Yeah, but he made the playoffs at like 6-10.
It doesn't matter.
He made the playoffs.
I was running all these cameras in the middle of the draft.
He was under 500 by multiple
wait.
games.
That's a good point. Explain to our viewers.
Oh, you were easily
listeners.
projected to finish last.
No, easily. But Matt, somehow as the commissioner, figured it out to where there was the top 5, not just the top 4. So I guess the top seed had a bye week.
Yeah. No, we did the top 7.
Top 7.
Top 7. That's how I got in.
I had a bye, yeah.
That's how I got in.
I don't know how Miss Tammy didn't get in. She had one of the best teams.
Dude, she was
paper.
top 3 in PF.
She had one of the best teams on paper.
Points
She had
4.
Amon-Ra, Kittle.
No, I don't think she had Jameer.
She had a good quarterback.
She had Joe Burrow, but disappointing fantasy year for him.
Tucker Kraft.
Well, yeah, she had Tucker Kraft.
ACL.
Yeah, who else? She had a couple more.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Amon-Ra was enough to, you got to be in the playoffs when you have Amon-Ra St. Brown. Every week he was putting up 20 plus.
I feel like everyone gassed Joseph's team.
I think
And I was the only one who stood on it.
I think Brendan didn't come because he still owes Max $20.
So does Joseph.
Yeah.
Only 80% of the league is paid.
No, everybody paid.
Only 80% of the league is paid.
Max and Joseph.
Yeah, that's it. Everybody else paid up.
Brendan and Joseph.
Yeah,
Brendan.
because Max won,
Yeah.
which is very
Max.
shocking.
Yeah.
Very shocking.
See, Brendan, I thought his team was kind of mid.
Brendan started off hot, like in the middle of the season, early
really
mid.
hot. He was like 6-2, and then I was like, okay, he might actually
I'm pretty sure he lost like 5 in a row.
And then
after
he
that.
he lost his last 5, and then
Let's talk about the 1 seed.
I had a great year. No one came close to me in anything. I was 10-2 after dropping my first 2 games. And then what happened was in the playoffs, I played Selena. I caught her at the wrong time. She was hot. She finished the season on a win streak, and by the time I was playing her, she had players on her team that were just going crazy, and there was nothing I could do. What's crazy though is that I started the Houston Texans defense, and I started the Seahawks defense all year. All year they were the number 1 defense. Looking back on that matchup, if I made that simple switch to just start the Seahawks, I would have won.
Sounds like excuses.
But guess what?
Pause.
At least I wasn't that bad as you.
How many playoffs wins did you have?
More than you.
The same amount as me.
I survived longer because
The same amount. We had the same.
I had a bye because I was better than you.
We had the same amount of
You heard
playoff
that?
wins. We had the same amount of playoff wins, all 3 of us.
But I survived longer because I had a bye because my regular
Dude,
season
I put up
dominance
187.
All right.
Sucks.
Should have been in that second round.
We
At least
bet.
I lost to the champ, though. You didn't even lose to the champ.
Who'd you lose to?
I lost to Max.
Max. Yeah.
I would have beat Max.
It was a competitive league.
It was a competitive. Well, it was, but like if you put my performances aside from like the weeks 3 to 10, no one came close to me in points scored at all for a stretch. Like I was I was not only winning games, I was the number 1 scored team.
You won 0
week
playoffs.
after week.
You won 0 games.
I started getting injuries at the point of the season was important. The end of the year, that's where I started to get hurt, and that's where other teams were catching fire, and I just got unlucky. But overall, I mean, I had the most points scored and the most wins.
See, he's being
0
humble.
playoff wins.
He's being humble, but Matt won the other league, or my fellows league. Boys from way back. I mean, I've been friends with these dudes since we were 4 years old, and Matt whips our ass
It's a cheat code.
every single year.
It's easy 800 every year.
Every year. Unbelievable.
Dude, now that I think about it,
You've made nothing because you're not
I've
allowed to
made
gamble
like
in Florida.
$3,200 off that league all time.
Wow, how many years?
Like 5 now.
You
Yeah,
didn't
like
make
5
total
now.
investment.
And you donated it all
$100
because you're not allowed to.
Year after
You're not
year.
allowed to gamble. It's illegal. Killer Stat
What?
Sports.
You're not gonna play fantasy for money?
Are you
This is Florida.
on Hard Rock Bets?
And Kalshi.
You can't. Be
This is not a
gaming.
promotion, by the way.
Polymarket, not a
Download
promotion.
Kalshi and use my promo code.
Hey, do they want to be a sponsor, man? You got it inside. You can talk.
Get him that $50 betting bonus, man.
$25 when you first sign up and you use my code.
What's the code?
I'll have it in the description. Shameless plug.
Damn. Damn. So now look at the fantasy. So do you think this season went too far, or it was too short, too long, or too short?
It's too long.
It was too long for one. And another thing what I was going to mention is we need to abolish the week 18.
I thought you were talking about the point win.
Well, no,
With the
that's
team wins.
fine. I honestly like that.
No, I hate
and
that. I
actually
lost, like,
saw
3 games off of that.
I actually saw a lot of people talking about it, about how they see that in certain leagues, and they're all wanting to add that to their league.
See,
next
I was
year.
onto something,
And
bro.
my league wants to add that next
I
year.
was
too.
onto something,
So
man.
yeah, keep it right the way you
I was
had
onto
it.
something,
I like
bro.
it. You were onto something. You know, if you win the game, you get a point. Why not? It makes it better. It makes it more fun at the end.
I beat you in week 1 that way, remember?
You did.
Bills, Ravens.
And you did.
Came down to the wire, won like 154 to 152 or something like that.
You beat me.
And then I had 2 players playing that won.
Yeah. And then you won by 2.
Yeah, man.
And I lost.
But wait, so now take fantasy outcome and look at the Super Bowl coming up. Not to date the cast, but the Super Bowl is coming up. Did y'all expect those two teams?
I expected at least one of those teams.
Yeah,
yes.
2 of the best defenses.
I expected the Seahawks to be there.
Yeah.
The Patriots, they surprised the heck out of me. But with that being said, with me expecting the Seahawks to be there the whole season, I like New England on Sunday.
Man, I
like
think
New England.
I think Seattle's a team to beat. But Seattle's got something going on. What's your coach Vrabel?
Seattle is
McDonald.
Mike McDonald, defensive
Mike
coordinator.
McDonald. Who's Vrabel? Oh, that's
The Seahawks surprised me, only because of Sam Darnold, but he's been getting it together.
That's the
so.
one thing, but I mean, their defense was so elite. You plug it into a situation. It's like everyone thought at least they were gonna, win their division or at least win it.
Yeah.
The amount of games they won because Sam Darnold won 14 last year with JJ.
Yeah, and then he got bounced in the wild card.
JSN is just as good.
That was my thing. That was my whole thing.
if not in the same tier as JJ. You keep the quarterback. The run game is better than it was in the Vikings. The
It's that
O-line's a
defense,
little
man.
bit better, and
That
their
defense is
defense is
crazy.
better still. And the Vikings' defense was elite. Everything is a step up. The Seahawks are than last year's Vikings, and they made the Super Bowl. Their coaching staff's even better too. Like the Vikings, they just fired their GM. There's nothing going well with that franchise. So Sam Darnold, I mean, he's good, but
I know you hate to say that. I hate to say this to you, but I'm just so glad Philly didn't make it.
yeah. I know. I mean, Philly wasn't going to make it
They
the
weren't
way
gonna make
the way they were playing this year, the way they were treating each other, like that internal conflict thing with AJ Brown and the
Dude, it's
quarterback
Donovan
and the
McNabb and T.O. all
coaches
over again.
and all that stuff. Like when all that stuff gets played out the way it did, like we weren't going to do anything.
Yeah.
And let's be real, we're not going to do anything until they get rid of AJ.
But it was
So
an
it
easy win
hurts.
for the NFC East. Eagles, they had the first seed in the NFC East. Period. Were the
So
Giants
the first time in 20-some years that we won, or
Dallas.
did back-to-back in the NFC East.
and the Skins had the worst, aka the C word, Commanders, had the worst sophomore jinx of any football team I've ever seen in my life, and I've been watching football for 55 years. I can't, like, are they going to bounce back? I love the coach. I love the front office.
We brought in
I
two
love-
new coordinators.
Did we already?
Yeah, we hired Dave. You know David Blau? You remember that video of the Lions quarterback in the film room cheering up and down while his wife wins gold running around the track?
Oh, yeah.
That's David Blau. We just signed him as our offensive coordinator.
Oh, just now? Over the no, like for this next season? Yeah, not for this past season. That's what I meant. Okay. Well,
And then our defensive coordinator was the secondary coach for the Vikings, and Isaiah Rodgers had a all-pro year. So
Isaiah Rodgers.
What?
Reminds me of, like,
Didn't you say
Xavier
Carrington was on our
no,
coach?
Ryan Kerrigan was our assistant linebackers coach, and they just fired him.
They just got rid of him. Dang.
Ryan Kerrigan?
Yeah,
That's not good.
No,
He's
that
our
guy
assistant
should be
linebackers coach, man.
Okay. I was going to say he should be Hall of Fame, but man, what do you think
No.
about that?
Belichick?
Oh, geez, man. What?
They got
and
something
then
against
everybody
him.
steps up, and
It's
it's
all
like
politics
it
play.
completely, yes, politics, and instantly discredited the Football Hall of Fame.
Well, let's be real.
Instantly discredited.
Let's be real. I mean,
It's
Bill
just-
Belichick
I think I know what you're about to say.
has probably had one of the worst last 8 to 12 months he could have ever expected. I mean, he goes to North Carolina for the first time. Everyone's thinking, okay, like he's bringing this program back to life. North Carolina is not just a basketball school; they're going to be a football school. Belichick's going to come in, and they're going to be. They were terrible. They were
his
3-4
girlfriend,
games in.
man.
They were. Is he stepping out? Is he doing this? Most of the talks about his girlfriend, this and that. And not only
decision-making.
that. He leaves the Patriots. They're going
Into
in.
the
They're
Super
doing a
Bowl.
Super Bowl run. They made the Super Bowl without him. So all these like dominoes are falling into place. Well, it's time to do the Hall of Fame, and they're realizing, shit. I mean, is he even that good?
think
That's
it's
probably
all-
what
It
happened.
completely
He's
went
staining
in
his
reverse.
legacy.
No, I think it's a show thing. I think they want Belichick to enter the Hall of Fame the same time Brady does. I think that's why they declined him this time. So they want him
Well,
to go in with Brady.
He
at the
said,
same
the
time.
first
he
ballot.
said he doesn't want anything to do with it. But what's interesting with what you just said, Raj,
Like when Brady's eligible, that's when Belichick will get in, so they can go in together.
what's interesting is it's usually in reverse. College coaches usually cannot handle the NFL. Look at Spurrier. Steve Spurrier
Yeah.
was killing it with this is before your time.
Dude,
Y'all
I
were
could
young.
go
Y'all
on.
were babies. Y'all were young.
Yeah, yeah.
I could go on with a bunch
Carolina,
of coaches.
South Carolina,
Urban,
bunch of coaches.
dude, Urban Meyer, Nick Saban was in the league for a little bit. Lane Kiffin went to the league for a little bit.
Only the Harbaughs. No one can do it like the Harbaughs.
Jim, yeah. He won a Super Bowl, came back to Michigan, won a national championship, came back to the NFL and made the playoffs.
He's good.
Like, yeah.
No one does.
Jim
like the
Harbaugh, yeah,
Harbaughs.
Jim Harbaugh, man.
The Harbaughs are good. They know
Good coaches right there.
Well, what? John's going to the Giants. So, I mean, we might be competitive. I want them
Giants
to
are
be
good.
Competitive.
Matt's gonna wish he stayed on that.
Nah.
I was never a Giants fan. I've always been a Redskins fan.
Nah, hey, the only thing he's always been a Redskin fan, but it was Odell Beckham's catch. And when you're 8 years old, I think he was like 8 years old,
I got
dude.
snatched, dude.
Yeah, it
I was
was
a
a
Odell
They
fan.
snatched his
Don't
fandom
make-
just
hey,
like how
I'll
he
go get
snagged
his
the
little
ball.
Giants pillow he had. He had a little Giants
And
pillow.
then Odell left, and then I left.
yeah,
That was that.
pretty much. The whole team.
But I wasn't
But now-
a Browns
but now
fan,
you
so
have
I was like, I might as well just go
Malik
back
Neighbors, Scadaboo, Jackson Darts looking
that-
like
what about that
care about
dude?
him.
Jackson Lamar.
home. Care about
You think
JD5.
Scadaboo's going to get healthy?
JCM.
That was nasty.
I think he'll be. I don't think he'll ever. I mean, he's not gonna be Frank Gore. I think he's gonna be one of those guys that probably has like a.
Dude, he's going to be Peyton Hillis.
Yeah, he'll have like a short prime. He'll have like, but like in his peak, he'll be good because
Honestly,
he's
dude,
really good.
He might be like Zeke, dude. He might have like 5 to 6 really good
yeah,
years.
he'll
and
have
then
good
just
years, but I
completely
don't see
disappear.
him playing a long career. But like,
but that dude's energy,
Or like DeMarco
oh, he's
Murray.
awesome.
like what he brings to a team
He's
as a leader,
awesome.
he's just crazy.
He's
You
awesome.
can see it. It's
And I
just-
like Dart. I
Yeah.
like Dart. I think Dart's really good. And in fantasy next year, I'm taking him
I'm not touching him.
top 6 quarterbacks gone. He's
I'm not touching
gone.
him.
Oh, don't even get me
He's
started on
gone.
Josh Allen. It was he and I in the final, in the semifinal, and Josh has just been doing it all year. 30 points, 40 points, 25 points, boom, boom, boom. All right, it's the big game. I'm finally going to get Matt. I'm finally going to get him. It's my year. It's my year. He puts up 8 damn points.
You didn't even make the championship.
I didn't.
I know.
No, that was that game between you and I
Because Josh Allen.
because of Josh Allen. Yes.
Dude, my decision making in that league is superior. Superior. The first time I ever won that league, it was because I picked up Jalen Hurts off the waiver wire.
Nah, see, with
You
that
see what I'm
league,
saying?
Jalen
Like,
Hurts
you see what
can't
I'm
be on the
saying?
waiver
Dude,
wire.
I want you to know my team was CMC, Jonathan Taylor, CeeDee Lamb, Patrick Mahomes, Kyle Pitts, the
So you're
I
in a
picked him
free
up.
eats money league.
Hey man, talk to them, not me. It's an 8-man. That's normal.
You're really letting Matt walk all
It's an
over
8-man.
these guys.
8-mans are acceptable. That's the lowest you can go
and
without
the
it being like,
bitching.
all right, man.
And the old heads, the bitching we were hearing this year.
Dude, one of his homeboys, one of
They
his.
need to have a vote to exile to make you like.
Our
Dude, yeah, they're gonna
commissioner,
banish
our
me.
commissioner retired because of the bitching.
Dude, one of his homeboys like talks crazy,
Oh, he's
talks
awesome.
the most, right? And he was like, he asked me to split the winnings with him last year in the chip, and I was like, nah, dude, like I'm gonna play for it all. Like, what are we talking about here? He's like, oh, you're gonna regret that, yada yada. He was 12-3, I was like 9 and something. He goes, oh, thanks for the free money, dude. I smacked him in the championship, right? Took all the money. This year in the regular season, talking even crazier. He's like, oh, you got lucky, yada yada. Dude, I beat him by 100 points. I beat him by 100.
No,
points.
wait. Did he lose or did Glenn lose? Who was the last place in that league?
I have no idea.
All I know is our commissioner of 10 years retired because he was sick of the
Matt
bullshit.
stuck him in retirement.
No, Matt didn't. But they do. They're like that young
Dude, I've
buck,
won
man.
4
Makes us all feel
championships in
old.
5
Pisses
years.
me off. Well, 4 years ago, you and I did split it because Hamlin, right, had a heart attack. Was that his name?
DeMar.
Oh,
Oh boy, had a heart
was
attack,
like, yo,
and then
what are you talking
wait, and then ESPN. See, I've always been very pro ESPN.
I'm sleeper. I'm pro sleeper.
They were, I haven't used that yet, but
ESPN.
so ESPN went the next week and counted the points from the next week's game. Yahoo was nope. It's what it was. And so my man, I was done.
That doesn't have to do with you being down 30 points and a defensive player gets injured.
I had
Speaking about
Buffalo
defensive
defense.
Players, speaking about defensive.
No,
players.
what happened was you had Josh Allen and they stopped playing the game.
Next year in the
That is
next year in the
exactly what
Killer
happens.
Stat League, I want defensive players.
We're not doing IDPs. We're not doing
No.
IDPs.
Dude, you can't get too complicated not to down some of the
Dude,
numbers.
IDPs are so aggravating to play with.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it with a passion.
Just one secondary, one linebacker, one D line, no bent. Like
No,
just
no, I hate that, dude. I did IDPs for like 3 to 4 years. I didn't even mean it like that.
the
I'm
one year.
just
The
saying.
one year I had Kwan Alexander. I
You know, so you know about IDPs.
Everyone.
Dude, I had Yannick Ngoku and he went crazy for me.
when
was just
Kwan
aggravating to
Alexander's
play.
brother died, I
Yeah, no, yeah,
started
yeah.
him that next day.
Like 2 big sixes, like a fumble return, yeah.
He had a scoop and score and a
He had like 12 tackles, yeah.
I've never seen a linebacker drop 30 in my life.
He did that in the spring
That
game.
was amazing.
He did that in high school. My man had an emotional time. We won't talk about it.
R.I.P. to
He had-
Kawhi.
you had 9 people on your back. You look like John Reagan's. man.
R.I.P. But like Kwan, bro.
Nah, dude, you're hilarious.
Kwan's.
I was just choking to death, and y'all kept talking.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, Quan Alexander had a
Literally.
legacy game, dude. Shout out Quan.
Do the Quan.
hit the Kwan.
But you know
Hit the
about
Quan.
that. You don't know about the
Know about
Quan.
that.
No, but honestly though,
I hate
with this
IDPs
week
so
being
much.
the Super Bowl, I want your prediction.
Me?
Yes. We'll start with you.
Man, I got to be honest. I don't see Seattle. I don't see Seattle
No,
losing. Man, they're just powerhouses. They get and they know how to turn it on. I don't know how many team members have been there before. I mean, it's probably all new team, all new fresh, but they're young, fresh legs. You know, Seattle, the city could use it, and I think it's going to be a great game because you don't want to underestimate the Patriots either. They're the Cinderella team almost. Like you said, you weren't expecting them to get anywhere near as far as they did. I don't think anybody did. I thought for sure, I thought the Rams were going to be in it, to be honest with you. I really did. I'm a Sean McVay
If the
guy.
Rams were in the AFC, they'd be in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
Without a doubt.
Agreed. I'm glad
Without
to
a
see Kansas
doubt.
City is not.
Nobody would touch
Why
them,
do you think
to be
Kansas
honest.
City did so bad this year?
Well, for one, I mean, they don't have any weapons. Mahomes obviously got hurt. He tore his ACL, but they weren't really good.
No, that seems shaky. I think their dynasty's over.
Their contract situation's terrible. They're paying so much money. Like, they're dead last in available cap space with the oldest roster, or one of the oldest rosters.
The one thing
They
I
have,
will,
no room for improvement.
yeah, but the one thing I will give them the benefit of is the offensive coordinator they won all those Super Bowls with. They just re-signed him, Eric Bieniemy.
And they still have Spag.
And they still have Spag, so it's like they have the
And
coaches.
Andy
but
Reid's been there for 14 years. He's the
dude,
longest tenured NFL head
Kelsey's
coach.
old. I feel
Yeah,
like he's
but
out the door.
he's out
Rasheed
the
Rice
door.
is off the field problems. You know, he can't really stay on the field. I think Xavier Worthy is not as good as they all thought he was going to be.
No, yeah.
And then
No,
who's the
strong,
other one?
sure.
They have one more.
Hollywood, but like
Hollywood Brown. That's
he's a
another one.
floater,
That's what I'm saying.
slot
Yeah,
receiver.
yeah.
He's
So,
already bounced around enough.
dude, if Rashee Rice can stay out of trouble off the field, and they could probably, go
There's a lot of
draft,
ifs.
go
And
draft
Mahomes-
Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame because they have a top 10 pick.
Yeah, I would.
They could make
spend it
some.
on him.
They could make some
I would
splashes,
spend a
man.
top 10 pick on a running back. I would.
I mean that's
I would
proven
spend a
wrong,
top
though,
10 pick
'cause
on you getting closer to your microphone so people can hear what the hell you're saying.
That I 100% agree.
I
with
would.
your point,
Jeremiah
only
Love's not that
because-
good enough for
I
that.
know, but that whole like running backs die kind of ended with CMC, JT, Saquon, and Henry.
No, but those
You just
guys
have
are
to try to
special.
find-
Jeremiah is not that. I
you
mean,
just have to find your CMC. You know what
no,
I'm
I
saying? Like,
know. I mean, Jeremiah's good, but
I mean, he was a Heisman finalist, so he has to be
Bruh,
somewhat good. He had 1,400 yards.
Fernando Mendoza won the
He was,
Heisman,
like
bro.
3,400 yards.
He was a Heisman finalist, bro.
That's a
Diego
one natty.
Pavia is 5'9", and he was the Heisman finalist.
Diego Pavia had a good year though.
I
He
don't
had a good
care.
year.
This draft
He had a
class
good
is
year.
so weak.
It's mid. It's
weak.
really mid.
It's not mid. It's weak.
This is where you two
It's
are above
weird.
my pay scale because I don't know any of these
If the
people.
Chiefs were to grab someone, get Tyson from Arizona State, Jalen Tyson's brother.
He's
The
a
one-
running-
I've heard of him.
Mm-hmm. He's like a receiver, super fast, tall.
No, I think the
running.
Chiefs need to go get a running back. If not in the first, in the second, but they need to go get a running back.
They need help anywhere they can get.
Yeah, 100%. And that defense looked weak this year, man. Chris
Jones, he's
didn't
on his way
That's
out.
what I'm saying, bro.
Like,
He didn't. the
Kelsey's
only good
on his way.
What about Trent McDuffie? He's solid.
good.
That's what
He's
I'm saying.
really good.
Yeah.
Well, like they,
But they say that about corners. They say once the corner's not talked about, he's playing really good. So
yeah, he's good.
the best thing for a corner to like happen to them is them not be talked about because that means nobody's throwing your
That's
way.
interesting. Yeah.
With that being said, who do you have winning the Super Bowl?
Oh yeah, back to that. Dude, there's a lot of focal points I could put into this, man. You think about coaches, right? You have Mike Vrabel, who went to the AFC Championship with Tennessee, so he has the playoff experience. But he's also a first-year coach with this program, so he's still trying to get to know
He's
his
won
team.
a Super Bowl with the Patriots too.
As a
did.
player, I'm talking about coaches,
Yeah.
right?
But
like
still.
as a head coach.
But
But he
he's
did
been
win as a player.
experience is
Yes, 100%.
experience.
He has been
That's, so
there.
that adds on to the experience, 100%. Drake May, I could see in his second year being, he won a Super Bowl in his second year. I could see that storyline being pushed. But at the same time, Sam Darnold's career arc and return, that storyline being pushed, I could see that more than anything. A. B, I think the Patriots kind of sleptwalked their way to the Super Bowl. They had the Chargers put up 3 points, which, okay, cool, that's good on your defense. But then they had C.J. Stroud throw 5 picks, and they played Jarrett Stidham. So it's like, who did you really face in the playoffs? Versus the Seahawks, who had to get through the Rams, who had to get through who they play in the divisional? The Seahawks. Who they play in the divisional? They didn't play the Bears. They played the...
Seahawks.
49ers.
No, their first game was in the divisional because they were the 1 seed. So who'd they play? Yeah, who did they play in the
Did
divisional?
they not play the 49ers? Or, no.
Was that their first game? Was the Niners?
Who was
Yeah,
it, Kaylee?
dude. No, that's AFC.
No.
Dude, they played the Niners and then they played the
Yeah,
Rams.
they
and
played
that-
the Niners.
Dude, those
They
are
played the
hard
Niners. I
teams
was
to get
right.
through. So like,
Yeah.
those boys are battle tested, bro.
I was gonna
I'm gonna take Seattle to be honest with you.
I'm
Those boys
telling
are
you,
battle
man,
tested, bro.
they got past Shanahan
That
and,
was
that,
their-
and that whole craziness at 49ers.
They
man.
played- yeah.
Wait, Shanahan's not there anymore.
yeah, no, he
Yeah.
is.
They played 3 games against each. Their division.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
division
two-
was
two
the best
division,
division.
and then-
That's the best division in the league. But and
Easily.
the Seahawks are. I think they're the better team.
I do too.
But it seems like your pick went with who the NFL thinks is gonna have the best.
Yeah, I'm
storyline.
about storylines, man. If you know, you know. The
So-
NFL's rigged.
Do you
It
think
100%.
that- but do you think
It's
Drake-
dude, you know what they
Nah,
say?
I don't know. You can't
no,
really-
they
that's-
say
that's libel.
No. They
Allegedly,
say,
you
no,
said.
listen. They say the NFL is an entertainment company like the WWE, so they can fix outcomes. It's an entertainment business.
Allegedly.
That's literally in words.
Allegedly.
Look at
All right. Well, now I'll give you.
I'm here to save us from lawsuits.
Yeah.
what lawsuits, dude? Everyone says the NFL's rigged. How much money I've lost off of them?
Allegedly.
Well, what
We
I-
are in Florida, though. You got a good point.
the Seahawks are the better team. Let's not.
They are.
Like
They
the,
are.
On paper,
the Seahawks
100%.
are the better team.
Yeah.
But in the playoffs, sometimes
That's what I'm saying. Somebody
the
could
better
catch fire,
team
yeah.
never doesn't always win.
I agree.
And going into this game, I feel like New England is just. I think they're just so well put together from like top to bottom, from their coaching staff all the way to like their line is solid, their defense is solid, their run game is great. Like they
Only
can
I
can
have-
pass. Like there's nothing that you see them and be like, oh, you can exploit them because of this.
Yes,
and
there is.
but what do you think?
The receiving core. Their best receiver is a 33-year-old Stephon Diggs.
It's fine. They still score
You're
the
relying
ball.
on Keyshawn Booty,
Yeah, Booty.
Demario Douglas.
Booty.
Those are a bunch of
Diggs,
mid players.
Hunter Henry. They
Dude,
get
I'm
the
telling
job
you,
done.
Tariq Woolen and Devon Witherspoon are gonna have a field day.
Oh
with
no,
those
they
boys.
will. This is my prediction too. I think it's going to be a really high scoring game. I think both quarterbacks are throwing for 3 touchdowns each.
And like 35 times each easily.
I think
Take the over.
I'm taking the over for
Yeah.
one, which the over line is
What
set
did-
at
I was at
45
45.
and a
Okay,
half.
I was just gonna ask you.
Is
that.
it really?
Smacking over.
Yeah, easily.
And I
Easily.
think Darnold throws for 3 tuds. I think May throws for 3 touchdowns. I think it ends up being like 28, 34, 31. So it's going to be in the high 20s and 30s.
But another key
It's-
matchup to pay attention to is Christian Gonzalez versus Jackson Smith and Njigabo. Let's talk that. Who wins that matchup? Let's say Gonzo shadows him the whole game, so he plays both sides of the field. wherever
JSN's
Jason
not going
lines
to
him.
line up on him.
No, I'm saying he doesn't have a choice if Gonzo follows him the whole game. You know how Richard Sherman only played one side of
If
the ball.
that's the case,
but
I
then
mean,
Patrick Peterson would play left and right to
they'll
follow
each
the
win their
receiver.
respective reps, but any chance JSN has the chance to play off him, he's going to do that. Like,
But if he's being shadowed, he
being-
doesn't have a choice. You know what I'm
But
saying?
to your
Unless
point-
it's a cross route across the field, and then Gonzo's just going to stay in zone. It depends what the
Yeah.
Patriots are running. So
Raj, you were talking about how the best team doesn't always win, but look at how Brady went undefeated and got beat by Eli.
it's to his point. Yeah.
That's to your point. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, you're right. It does happen.
I think the Patriots,
Nick Foles as
I
a
think the
backup quarterback.
Patriots-
Yeah, at
You
one
talk
time.
about
Anything can
storylines. Nothing's gonna beat the Cinderella special storyline. I think everything's lining up for the Patriots to have that story. I think everything especially with this year in sports and the year that Belichick's had too. It only
Yeah,
makes
dude, I
sense
just
that
don't-
the year that Belichick doesn't get into the
I don't
Hall
think
of
they
Fame
care about Belichick that
unanimously,
much.
the Patriots win the Super
Yeah, but I
Bowl.
don't think they care about Belichick that
No,
much.
I'm not
You know
saying
what I'm
it's
saying?
because of that. I'm just saying that's another fuel.
But
to
it's
the
funny
flame.
you say that 'cause
that's another
listen-
fuel to the flame.
listen to this.
The Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl.
Brady leaves Belichick. What happens? Wins the Super Bowl. Belichick leaves the Patriots. What happens? They go to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
It's like, dude, it's
wow.
like, come on.
That's the point.
I know it's crazy.
And we can go into much more details about how it's weird how the Seahawks last year had Geno Smith. And,
Yeah.
they had Geno Smith and Pete Carroll.
They didn't have
and-
Pete Carroll last year. They had
well,
Mike McDonald last
But
year.
in the past, Pete Carroll was there with Geno Smith,
Mhm.
and now they're both on the Raiders. Who owns the Raiders?
Tom Brady. Pete Carroll's not on the Raiders. He got clipped.
Well, yeah, I know, but
And Gino's out of there too because of Fernando. So,
yeah, Brady owns them, just like how Brady owned them
dude,
in the
they
Super
said,
Bowl.
did they hire a head coach?
The Raiders?
Yeah,
Not sure.
because they were saying Brady's leading all like.
Yeah, he's searching for it.
Yeah, the search
Yeah,
committee
Brady
for the head
owns the
coach.
team.
Yeah.
Like,
How much? What's his percentage?
No, he's like
He's
under 10%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
he's
I
a
mean-
minority shareholder, but still, he has a
But
lot.
they're gonna make him do all the football ops.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's Tom Brady. That's what I'm
They
saying.
don't
So
give a
it's like,
crap
yeah,
who-
like, dude, you
yeah.
could own 0.5%
You'd be like,
of
oh,
this
yeah.
team. You're still making decisions.
It's
You're
the
Tom
Vegas
Brady.
Raiders too. What type of success they have? If Tom Brady wants any say in the operations, he's gonna get
Yeah,
it.
100%.
Think about that.
100%.
That dude owns part of the team and has a $350 million contract with
Fox.
Fox Sports.
He also has
so the
7 rings
NFL
as the
had
greatest
to
ever
approve. So he'll never be able to call a Vegas game. You'll never
Dude,
see
Brady
him.
is the NFL.
Yeah. You'll never.
He's in the booth. He's in the booth all the time, saying, "Hey, like, if you need me right now, I'm ready in 2 weeks."
Yeah.
He's-
Oh, he wants to play.
Yeah, but another
Yeah.
thing about that is like
He
that's
wants
like
to play.
saying I feel like that's like I know he's not an owner, but that's like saying Troy Aikman can't call Cowboy games or
No.
Tony Romo can't call Cowboy
because
games.
it's not a true
he has
conflict
no like
of interest.
affiliate. Yeah,
He has bias. You
It's a
can't help
pure
bias.
conflict of interest. As a matter of fact, I think that they had to. I think the NFL had to give a little bit of special session on that and think it through because I don't think in the bylaws they were even supposed to. I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Dude, as long as they get rid of Chris Collinsworth, man, I'm a happy dude.
You know,
Can't
he's
stand
very
him.
knowledgeable. He's just
Here's a guy. No, he's not.
well, he,
Yeah,
he,
Katie,
he,
you like
he
that
has
one?
the voice for TV. He may not be like. He just has the voice
Dude,
that
the-
like, they
the-
like to
what
hear.
he says
You
and
know?
how frequently he talks about Patrick Mahomes.
Can we talk about Al Michaels returning yet again for another
I
season?
love it. Legend, dude.
What?
Yeah.
120-yard kickoff return, and he's not raising his voice above this. He's the
Yeah.
most monotone, boring.
He was with Howard Cosell and Madden.
Yeah, there's a time to hang it up.
Legends.
Just because you do something for 70 years doesn't mean you need
are
a.
legends.
Nah, man. Get Al Michaels out the booth.
Legends are legends.
He's doing it. And no one's gonna tell
Let
him
him
to
go
hang
call
it up.
the,
He hangs it up on his own.
Let him go call
That's
the
right.
retirement.
He
home,
hangs
dude.
it up when he
That's right.
wants. No one's gonna tell him not to. He's smart.
Dude, because if you guys ever listen to announcers call a soccer game, They are yelling at the top of their
Yeah.
lungs. That's the excitement and energy I need while I watch somebody take a kickoff.
And he's
return
in
150
the end
yards.
zone.
Remember when I used
I'm
to
like-
call your high
And
school
he took
games?
it 100 yards.
Well, that's why
Remember
he
I
does
used to call him
Thursday
and get in
nights.
trouble
That's
because I
another-
sounded like Madden.
Wait, that's enough for another. Dr. Phillips, first down.
Oh yeah, we were going eight. We were going eight.
We were playing the game one night, and he
That'll-
did that over the mic, and
Yeah.
I literally started crying. I was like, yo, what do you
That
know
poor
about
little
that?
old man would run up the
What do you
stairs
mean?
yelling
And then
at
I
me.
realized, yeah, you played Pop
Just
1
call
and
the
2
game.
with
No,
us.
man. If I got to spend my Friday night lights doing this, I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah.
I had a ball.
Those
I
games
used
were
to
not
ball.
on Friday. Those games were on Saturday morning.
No, that was Pop Warner.
That's what I'm talking about.
But Friday Night Lights.
I was talking about when I was calling the DP games. That too. I was calling the DP games.
The varsity games?
Yes.
When?
when he was in.
You were on the field. Of course you wouldn't know. That's right.
I don't remember that, dude. I don't remember that. You know who he was there for?
That's
Nick
right.
Smith.
Oh, I would do that all the
I
time.
almost went.
DJ double Matt. Let's see.
That was Mad Dog Messina.
Mad Dog Messina.
Do you remember when they made us submit nicknames for Pop Warner, and they'd call your nickname? Do you remember yours? Mine was Mad Dog Messina.
Mad Dog.
number 22.
Like Mad Dog.
I thought
the
they
dude
call you
from-
Matty Ice.
I've never been called that.
Did they call him Matty Ice?
I've never been called that. It's always been Mad Dog.
Matty Ice.
Raji Raj. How do you spell your first name?
Roger.
But when I say
So
Raj, I say R-A-J.
Right. Because everything on my phones is like R-A-J.
Yeah, but Brendan's funny. Brendan will spell Raj R-O-G, like his actual name.
Yeah.
I'm like the only one who does it.
How
I
you
thought it
pronounce
was
it?
some Saudi Arabian.
Like Raj.
It's
no.
not even Saudi
Indian.
Raj.
Bro, I thought you were Indian and then
Raj-
like
Raj
that.
Mahal.
Raj.
Hey, I'm gonna look in the camera and let the world know. The best hummus you'll ever have in your
levels to it,
life.
dude.
I mean,
Crazy.
It is second to none. It is
Second to none.
undeniably the best hummus,
What do you say?
bro. I'll go squirrel. I don't care. I want some hummus. I'm hungry. I'm not hungry.
When are you not hungry?
Oh, you got jokes? Kaylee, you laughing back
I
there?
already laughed too.
Yeah, did I hear a giggle? Don't make me fire you before the cast is over.
All right, so we got 2 Seahawks and a Patriots.
Yep.
But you're fake Patriots, dude. You're
Yeah.
fake Patriots. I
You're-
know
you're
deep
just like
down
that.
inside you think the Seahawks are going to win.
Deep down
And I literally have text messages in 4K why my Hawks don't deserve that.
This is as
I got the
4K as you
Seahawks.
can get. The Patriots are winning the Super Bowl. It's over.
You want to do a killer stat $5 side bet?
I've been trying to get you to side bet for a while. I already got Matthias Ruiz on.
Ah.
I already got Matthias Ruiz on a side.
Matthias.
What do you want to throw?
know
5?
that guy.
I'll throw 5 on there.
I'll
10?
double, yeah.
10?
10.
So, all right. Seahawks,
I'll slide you
Patriots,
10 if they win.
money line, $10 bet, shake it on camera. Let's go Hawks.
Also, if you're in, are we doing the whole Super Bowl deal? 'Cause
Nah,
if we-
dude, I think they're just watching it like normal because I'll be at work. But I work at 11 a.m. So if kickoff's at what 6:15 for Super Bowl, 6:30.
I was gonna say,
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm supposed to stay. I probably shouldn't say this on camera. but I'm supposed to stay there till like 8:30. Dude, 6:30 kickoff. I'm sliding.
But you got a
I'm
lot
sorry.
of TVs in there. I mean, you're not going to miss it.
Dude, my own
You just wanna
restaurant
be
has
with
a
the
TV bigger than this.
family. Right.
well, we need to do that.
I will
first half
stay
spread.
the whole shift. If
That first half spread.
All right, we're going to come back. We're going to do a little bit more, but we're going to take a break right now, refill our drinks. I Showcase TV.
killer stat.
Stat Sports. This isn't your typical sports podcast. Hosted by Matt, Roger, and Brendan, 3 voices, 0 fluff, and all fire. This is Killer Stat Sports.